really dialed it up for us this weekend. We are still under a little bit of heat today, but as we work our way into the weekend, slightly cooler weather. You'll see more patchy cloud cover, but no extreme heat in the picture here as we work our way into the next week. We still have no triple-digit weather. Haven't seen a 100-degree day yet so far this summer, and we'll see if we get any. August can always be a wild card where we sometimes get that triple-digit heat. So we're going to watch that closely. Live look outside, beautiful sunshine as we set up our morning out to Canby, the Swan Island Dahlias Farm, Mount Hood there. And again, I've been watching those fields growing, the dahlias. They are nearing peak here, so we're going to wait to watch those bloom. I think in maybe a few weeks they will be ready to go. Forest Grove also loving those hills and that sunny view to start our Thursday morning. Upper 50s now out of Vancouver and Hillsborough. Portland sitting at 60 degrees. Down to Salem. Good morning to you folks. We're in the upper 50s. No need for the heavy coat out the door. You might be okay with just a t-shirt too with these temperatures. Different picture for the coastline. We're back in the mid 50s out there. I have been seeing some mist and some patchy fog out there too. So a cooler and gloomy start for the coast once again. That is pretty standard. We'll back off some of those clouds by the afternoon, but it again is a pretty gray start out there. Not tracking much heavy rain across the state. It's again very dry across much of the Pacific Northwest. We still have a bit of high pressure that we're watching, and that is impacting much of the western U.S. So fairly dry conditions as that jet stream cruises right over us, pushing a little more of that rain out towards the central parts of the U.S. Now out towards the northwest and the Gulf, I am tracking a low and a trough cooler air mass pushing in. That might influence our temperatures and drop those as we hit the weekend. So there it is. That trough comes flying in. So temperatures might fall through Sunday, but we get to early next week. We have high pressure nudging back in. We'll see some heat likely by the early parts of next week. So in general, still a nice calm pattern here. Not seeing any significant rain either. Just a bit more cloud cover. Let's time it out here on our futurecast again. There's those clouds out towards the coastline. Maybe some pockets of mist too this morning, and look how sunny we are around Portland and much of the valley. Very clear conditions for us. We get to the afternoon, some of those clouds may back off for the coast. I do think we stay mostly cloudy out there as that sun continues around Portland and southwest Washington. Now Friday morning we get that stronger onshore push. Those westerly winds might push more of those clouds, and it may cover some of the Willamette Valley. So tomorrow morning I do think we'll get a cloudier start. There might be some mist in some of those hills out in Columbia and Washington County, same for the coastline, but we then push out those clouds, and by the afternoon we're mostly sunny. So we enter this pattern of morning clouds, afternoon sun. That is the picture here as we head our way into Friday and Saturday. Your gardening forecast, a little cooler for the plants and the yards out there. You'll still want to water. Again, no rainfall in store, but temperatures falling towards the lower 80s to upper 70s by the weekend, and a bit more cloud cover for any gardeners heading out there these next few days. Now today, still hot though. We're back under sunny skies and temperatures in the mid 80s. So a lot of heat to work with down in Medford, mid 90s. We're also seeing the low to mid 90s, even near triple digit weather right around the Columbia Basin of Washington and the east sides of the gorge. So still some heat in some parts of the state. We're also going to watch those fire conditions out in the gorge. Windy out there today. Your 7-day forecast though, we're just back to some quiet, pleasant summer weather here as we head towards the weekend. Slight cooling, but then look at that, maybe the upper 80s to about 90 degrees again as we get towards Monday and Tuesday of next week.
Oh man, a lot of sunshine. Thanks, Kelly. It is